Good morning. We are live and we are going to play Super Mario Brothers 3. Just making a couple of quick adjustments here and we'll get started. All right, let's do it. All right, so when I was a kid, I loved this game. Of all the Mario games, I loved it. And I played it on Super Nintendo, and I played it on Super Mario, not Mario Party. What is this? This is Mario All-Stars. Super Mario All-Stars on Super Nintendo. And so I figured for my first kind of retro stream, I'm going to do something that I just was absolutely in love with as a kid. Picked up the Super Nintendo controller for the Nintendo Switch. Super stoked to, you know, it just hits different, you know. I played through some of these SNES games with, you know, like a regular Switch controller, and it just wasn't the same experience. So I had to pick this up, and so without further ado, these are old files. We're going to do a brand new file here for the stream. Oh yeah. And just that music, you know. I wonder if we're going to get hit with copyright for the Mario music. But you know what? We're still learning when it comes to stuff like that. It's not always that simple. When I was a kid, I always thought that this was like a Super Nintendo game. And then after we got our Switch, I realized that this in fact was originally for the NES. But they definitely did some remastering on it when it comes to like the colors and the music and everything. Oh, that's a missed opportunity. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a Super Nintendo kid from way back, so that is my I feel like this calling to, and I'm not usually like that. I just feel like this calling that I have to get every single, you know, warp tube and every single coin, even though that's really not my nature. I like to just beat the levels, but I don't know, but it's fun to try new things, so we're just going to, I don't know, because I'll try to get everything until I'm sick of doing that. I'm just going to try to grind the levels, but you know, there's always the goal to get 3 stars, right? So you know, one thing about this one that I do think is not as good as Super Mario World is that you can't like hoard. You can't hoard stuff. Like you can't hoard extra like health mushrooms and stuff like that. Like they give you points, but you don't get an extra one if you save them up. That's the word I was looking for. Come on. Obviously this first world's pretty easy. Probably get right through this. It's gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream today because I've got a doctor's appointment, but I do plan on streaming this entire game over the course of, you know, the next week or so, and then we'll move on. I I got a couple games for Super Nintendo that that I'm pretty excited to play. Again, you know, a lot of it is stuff that I've played, you know, 100 times, but there's some stuff that I have not played, like Earthbound. I have always wanted to play that game. And outside of like checking it out on an emulator many, many years ago, I have never played that game. And so I may end up streaming it. And then of course, you know, we could get into some N64 stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm not gonna use the warp whistle, but like, come on. Why would you not get the warp whistle? You know. Alright, alright. But I mean, who else did that when they were a kid, you know? Oh, I'm gonna get the warp whistle, and until you realize that it wouldn't warp you to the very last level. So you still had to grind out like the first like 5 worlds to then make it to world 8. And I realize people speedrun this game. I don't know if I'm there yet. But maybe that's what I'm doing here. I'm just laying the foundation for my future Super Mario Brothers 3 speedrun career. What was that movie where, like, the kid went to the Nintendo, like, I don't know, Olympics, and they played Super Mario 3, and he had the Power Glove, and he warp whistled and won the event. Like, I feel like it had Fred Savage in it, but for the life of me, cannot think of what that movie was. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. Unbelievable. But that's fine. We'll take it. Alright, I'm not very good at this either. Yeah. Yeah. How epic was that, though, as a kid when you would get it? You'd be like, oh, yeah. Alright, first castle here. I mean, I've never beat the first Super Mario Brothers. I certainly never beat the second Super Mario Brothers. What a weird game. I know it's got, you know, it's not without its, like, interesting nerd facts or whatever. Like, it wasn't supposed to be a Mario game, and it was just, like, reskinned because Mario had gotten popular or something like that. But it is still a fun game. It was just a little too off the wall, you know? I'm just gonna look at the camera every time I die. Like, this is The Office. But, yeah, it was just too weird for me. I wasn't a huge fan of it as a child. And I realized that I can rewind on the Switch, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna beat this one fair and square. Or not. I'll be curious what the demand is for a middle-aged dude playing Super Mario 3. If anyone tunes in. But you know what? Even if they don't, this is how you have to look at this stuff. Streaming, content creation, all of it. It's just a time capsule, man. It's just a time capsule. I mean, what other time in history can you put out for the world to rewatch, for you to rewatch, for whatever, of you playing an amazing classic game like this? And that's how I look at this stuff. Is it just fun? It's like a school project, you know, but as an adult. Like, who still has their anthology that they made in the 10th grade? You know, that crap is embarrassing. Like poems and stuff, angsty poems that you wrote when you were in 9th grade, or 10th grade rather. I mean, like, what There's that. Oh, forgot about that. Yeah, I mean, we had no problems back then. What were we like? What were we so anxious about? Probably not beating Super Mario Brothers 3. I can't tell you, like, basically this live stream is just an endorsement for this Super Nintendo controller for the Nintendo Switch. I mean, pick your favorite old school system, and now they have Sega on there as well. And just do yourself a favor and buy the corresponding controller, because I mean, I'm blown away at the quality. It feels exactly like a Super Nintendo controller. It's insane. And like, it's way more responsive than my Switch controller to these games. Is that by design? I don't know. And I don't own it. Well, we own the NES ones too, and those are great. 4 NES games. And they're useless otherwise. But I would be curious. I would be curious if like the N64 one's good. I'm sure it is though. But I'm so tempted to get the Sega Genesis one as well. I didn't have a Genesis as a kid. I wanted it, and I certainly played my fair share. But I'd never had one, so it was not on the short list of things to buy immediately. But I think I will get one eventually. I mean, isn't that what being an adult is really all about? Is just buying all the crap that you wanted when you were a kid? Keep missing those extra lives, bruh. So many good, like, so much good music on this. Just, I could tell you, like, 8-year-old me definitely didn't foresee a live stream of me playing this game someday in my mid-30s. But I guess this is the point in the show, the playback for those of you watching it after the fact. Like, this is the time where we shamelessly plug our show. That's really what this is all about, right? I have a show with my best friend Drew, called Nerd Leading the Nerd, and we post every Wednesday a full-length video. I don't know why I said that so weird. And we basically just talk about, like, you know, all things nerdy. And the idea came from us just being bros and just talking on the phone all the time. We've both always had kind of like remote travel jobs, and just always being on the phone talking about stuff. And inevitably we'd get on like these tangents about like Star Wars and, you know, why I never watched Star Trek and stuff like that. And then, you know, we just decided one day, like, why are we not recording these conversations? And I think maybe originally we thought we would do like a podcast or something, but yeah, we decided to go the YouTube route. I wish we would have done it 10 years sooner, but yeah, that's the short, or the no, certainly not the short, the long pitch. Yeah, Nerd Leading the Nerd is a show where we pick a subject and we talk about it every week, and then we post pretty much daily shorts at this point, and we've just recently gotten into live streaming. And Drew has been doing some Fallout Let's Plays because the new show's coming out, which I'm super stoked. I'm going to start watching that today. But you guys should check us out. Do us a favor, hit all the YouTube buttons, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're trying to grow the channel, so part of this live stream is trying to grow the channel to 1,000 subs. We're about 300 off at the moment. Thank heavens, I'm back to my old self again. Thank you so much. Here is a letter from the princess. Greetings. If you see any ghosts, be careful. They will give chase if you turn away. I've enclosed a jewel that helps protect you. Princess Toadstool. Anybody else just never read those as a kid? Like, I'm literally reading that for the first time, even though I've played this game a million times. Oh, like, that first jump doesn't go well, it just sets this whole level up for just nonsense. Hate these guys. Ugh. Brutal. Yeah, so we're streaming to 1,000. That's the goal here. So I'm doing a bunch of retro games. I think Andrew's gonna end up, or Drew, two friends of the channel, is going to pick a game. He may do Fallout 4. I don't know. I'll tell you what, though. I've been watching his Let's Plays. Never played Fallout. We actually have an episode about that, dude. But yeah, I've never played Fallout, and I'm getting some serious FOMO watching him play Fallout. I'm like, man, I need to play this game. It's amazing. And I was playing Rise of the Ronin on PS5 there for a second, and I'm still playing it. I shouldn't say I was, but I don't know. It just didn't... The game is really cool, but it's a little too fast-paced for me. Lot of button combos. Which I guess makes sense because you're a samurai. And you're trying to do some wicked cool sword stuff. Like I mentioned before, I have the NES controllers for Switch, and I'll tell you what, so I tried to play this game on NES, and it is not as smooth. Not even close. This level was absolutely brutal. So I guess that begs the question for you Nintendo purists, like, is this game easier on Super Nintendo? Because they kind of revamped the controls. This is brutal. I don't know. You tell me. It's 2 out of 3. I feel like the first 2 worlds are not that difficult, and then you starts getting a little hairy after that. So we'll see how fast I can beat this. We may be playing Earthbound a lot sooner than we thought, y'all. I also want to play Zelda: A Link to the Past. I think is the one for Super Nintendo. I certainly... I played it as a kid. I never beat it. So that's one that I would love to play on stream. Not a great way to start that three-peat there with the mushroom. So my goal too, I think, is I'm going to kind of reskin these lives and make it into a Let's Play series for the people that, you know, can't always tune in. And I'm still trying to, like, figure out what is going on. Trying to figure out, like, the best stream schedule. You know, is it mornings? Is it afternoons? I know some people say the mornings are good because you have less... Can I get them? I don't think I can. Because you have less competition, I suppose. But I feel like people work, you know? And who's, you know... Are people actually checking out my live streams during the day like this? I don't know. We're about to find out. Oh, you turd. It's gonna get me. Alright. Time to get serious. How many lives do we have left? 5. Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, I'm about to get 3 mushrooms and get, you know, 3 extra lives, so who cares? Gotta quit turning my back to these ghosts, man. They're backstabbers. Oh, all right. I said this the other day, but I remember playing... Oh, my God. He risked it. I remember playing these games at, like, Walmart, Sam's Club as a kid on those little kiosks. And I vaguely remember... What was it for the GameCube? I vaguely remember playing Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube at a Sam's Club. This is going to be a tough fight because of that. But yeah, I remember playing this. Why? I don't even know why I waste my time with those guys. Like, they don't die. They are undead. All right, for those of you tuning in thinking I was going to be awesome at this game, I'm sorry to disappoint you. And there's very little... There we go. There we go. All right, risking it for the biscuit. Nice! Boom, 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 boom. Nope. I was gonna try, but... Ugh, dude. Boom, boom. That last little... The timpani. I mean, I might burn out. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I lose these next 2 lives, this live stream will be getting cut short. Even shorter than it was already gonna be. Just not cool. Gotta play it safe. Well, on this next part anyway. Ooh. And then this next one. Gotta pick the perfect time to run. There we go. Alright. Do-do-do-do. Oh, come on, dude. Who else watched the Mario movie? Like, not the new Mario movie, but the Super Mario Brothers movies from the 80s, 90s. Like, that was always like a... It was on TV sometimes, kind of a thing. Okay, alright. I didn't realize these cards stay the same. From house to house. Alright, that's cool. I don't get anything for that. Whatever, dude. I really don't... I was gonna say, I really don't love this world. And I have one... Dude, I'm telling you right now, like... Something needs to give, y'all. I don't know where this leads, but hopefully to an extra life. Let's see what Toad gives me here. Nothing great. I'm gonna take the long route. It took me less time to do that than it would have to go through that tunnel. Alright. I'm super skittish now. I have 1 life left, guys. I feel like, oh, dude, there's nothing that I can do as Tiny Mario. Tiny Mario. Oh, God. And then you got these little turds. Oh! Risky. All right. That sucks. That is so heartbreaking. Okay, cool. It doesn't make me beat the castle again, so whatever. And I got some time. What's up with it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Plan on future streams being much longer. I just had a commitment today. But I was also committed to starting today, so maybe I'll do a second stream this afternoon. That'll be a good test, because I don't think that we're getting a lot of views at the moment. Chat is completely dead. So maybe the afternoon is the time that people, you know, the people demand Super Mario Brothers 3. Oh. Oh. So ridiculous. We are at 675 subscribers, guys. We need to get to 1,000. That is the goal. That is the short-term goal. Right? But I feel like that's the first milestone that everybody wants to get to. And that's... it's tough. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. That was always the thing, though. When you fall in the water, it's like you're slowed down so bad. And then you do stuff like that. Boop, boop. All right, and if I can just hit that 3rd star. All right, we're pretty much right back where we started. On this world, we are right back where we started. Go over and to the mushroom house here. Our friend Toad. Oh, thanks, Toad. I'll have to utilize one of these. Bum, bum. All right. What? Apparently, I'm not going to utilize one of those. Got a lot more options here. Now that I'm not Mr. Tiny Mario. There we go. You know, I love how the new Mario movie was all about how Bowser really wanted that star. Because when I was a kid, the star didn't mean a lot to me. You know? Like, it didn't last very long. And... you know what I'm saying? So that whole movie was geared around, you know, that was like the great... I mean, their star must have lasted way longer than our stars when we were kids. That's it. I fought all that way just to get, like, 6 coins. Oh, risk it. Oh, I think you have to anyway. It doesn't matter. There's only risk involved there. Alright. Let's see if I can do it. First time on stream. Oh! And he chokes. But I still got it, you know, a 1-up. Very nice, very nice. I always thought this was weird. Like, this is its own level, but it's not called a level. Sun is mean. Gotta get that star. I'm looking for that 3. Is it 3 up or is it 5 up when you get 3 stars? I forget, but let's get some goodies. Come on, Toad. Man, nothing but garbage from this guy. All right, I'm just gonna get it over with here. I think he jumps. Oh, dude, this guy. They always make you wait until those last couple boomerangs. That's cool. I think that breaks like a block on the map here. That begs the question though. Oh, I want that card. A card game. Oh. Forgot about those guys. What the freak? I do think they did a great job with the new Mario movie, though. I felt like that, you know, you guys knew that comment was coming, but it was good. Like, it exceeded my expectations. I really thought it was going to stink big time. They don't really have a great track record with that. That's what, dude, this is what I'm saying, though. Like, what even is this? You're going to give me, like, 10 coins? Oh, okay. I was going to say, like, what's the end goal here? I mean, not much better. Not when you're a baby Mario. Can't do anything cool. I might have just missed something right there, but whatever. Knew that was coming. Alright. Oh, nice. Pathetic. Pathetic. It's because I'm on stream. I'm telling you. Like, all the cool stuff happens when you're like, oh, I'll just casually play games today. And you would hit every single one of these. Alright, I gotta go play 4. I told myself I was gonna play every level. Things change, though. You know, I may, like, get stuck on one of these stupid levels that you don't have to play. And be like, you know what? Nice. Some of that crap is risky, dude. For all you OCD viewers out there, I had to go back. Oh! Double whammy, dude. Give me something. Give me something. Who else checked every warp tunnel when they were a kid? Just every single one. Just hoping that you would... Yeah, I was gonna say, it doesn't matter. I just bunny hopped him. Alright. We're warmed up, though. We are warmed up. Alright, what do we got? I want to say there was one of those over here. Oh, okay. I do know where that is. It's right here. Nice. No. Bummer. Like, when's the payoff for that? I forget. Do you have to match so many? Oh! But alright. Oh, dude, I meant to use one of those borderline useless mushrooms. Dun 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 dun. Alright. Forget how that... There we go. We're at least doing that. There we go. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, doesn't matter. Dun-dun. Oh, dude, this song hits so good. Those drums. Alright, enough. Here's the thing about my Mario... Oh, man, I forgot about this. My Mario fandom. I realize that I don't know a lot of the names of, like, suits and stuff like that. So, as part of this process, I plan on getting hip to some of that stuff. I mean, I barely knew what a Goomba... I mean, I knew what a Goomba was. I just didn't know that it was called a Goomba. You know? This was months ago, though, guys, okay? No, like, Drew, I forget, I was like, yeah, man, I think I'm gonna stream, like, Super Mario Brothers 3. He's like, oh, the one with the blah, blah, blah suit? And I'm like, like, you mean where he has a tail? And he's like, yeah, that's the blah, blah, blah suit. I'm like, alright. Apparently I'm not a real Mario fan. Alright. Dude, you're doing too much, bro. I'll play it safe. How does that even happen? Bro, I had a protective shield in front of me. Dude, how... What are the odds? Isn't that like getting struck by lightning or something? Like that happening 2 times in a row? Do. All right, let's just do. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. Pro said he was gonna beat Super Mario Brothers 3 in like a week. I don't think so. What is the hardest Mario ever? You know? Like, what is the one that's, like, borderline impossible to beat? I always thought the first one was really hard. But I'm sure there's people out there that's like, what? I just think NES in general is hard. And I think it's because I didn't have one when I was a kid. My cousin had one. And we played it at their house, at my cousin's house, but... never had my own. I started my journey as I am happy to say, as a Nintendo kid. With a Game Boy. And then I got a Super Nintendo, so... I gotta start getting serious about coins, you guys. Maybe that's probably been my problem all along with Mario in general. I remember, was it Super Mario 3D World or something like that for one of the DSs? I was playing it not too long ago. I was like, oh, this is so sick, and I beat the game in like 2 days. I'm like, oh man, that was kind of a letdown. Or I thought I was going to beat it, and then it got like I wasn't collecting those big coins like a dummy. And then I realized, oh, you actually have to collect those. Like, you actually have to get serious about the coins. Because it won't even let you progress in the game at a certain point. Alright, let's try to save Princess Toadstool here, okay? Oh, it's terrible. The king has been transformed. Please find the magic wand so we can change him back. Alright, no problem. Let's try to get it first try here, but you guys already know that if you don't, like, this crazy ship just moves across the map, which again, I think is the incentive to beat all the levels so you don't have to... That's the gamble, right? Like, if you start skipping levels, you may end up having to play him anyway because he'll run off. Oh, dude. All right, yeah, that's probably gonna be your boy here. Maybe not, and maybe not. The future is bright. Live life on the bright side. Got a little sweaty there for a second. I was like, oh, I disappeared. At what point will it kill my character? Dude, these guys, these little guys throwing their like ninja stars or whatever they do. They're freaking playing whack-a-mole here. And they're gonna get a oh, I thought they were gonna get one off on me. Alright, here we go. Baby Mario, you only got one chance. Do not miss your chance to blow. There you go. This opportunity comes, you know, once in 6 lives, yo. Why? Like, just auto started that. I wanted to mushroom up. Lord knows I need it. This is the kind of game, like, I like this kind of gaming. I mean, yes, do I like playing Fortnite and stuff? Yeah, it's fun. It's fun when it's fun. But this kind of crap, like these side scrollers, like these retro games, this stuff was like, I think it's just nostalgia, but I never didn't have fun playing these games. Like, I've been playing a little bit of Donkey Kong Country. Like, I freaking love stuff like that. I don't know if the games were just easier. I don't know. But, or it was just nostalgia, but it just... Really good time. Good, clean fun. There we go. I always like to jump and catch it in midair. Bum, 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 bum. That's right. And so good. Oh, thank heavens, I'm back to my old self again. Thank you so much. Here is a letter from the princess. Perfect. Thank you. Corresponding with my girlfriend here. Greetings. You can stomp on your enemies using Karibo's shoe. I have enclosed a jewel that helps protect you. Princess Toadstool. Dude, that cloud is freaking awesome, and so is this music. What do we got here? All right, we got some time. We got some time. We're already two levels down. I mean, I don't want to, like, you know, toot my own horn or anything, but I think I could probably beat this whole game. Like, if I dedicated myself to playing this game for an entire day, I probably could beat it. So maybe, like, thinking I'm going to stream this game over some time is wishful thinking. I don't know. It's certainly going to slow down as we progress, though. Oh, dude. Can't do it. I ain't that good. There we go. Basically, I just have to... Alright, I'm going to try to hit that bottom right-hand corner. Oh, alright. I know that's how you hit that mushroom. Bottom right-hand corner. No. Alright. Let me know in the comments if there's an actual, like, strategy to hitting those cards every time. I don't know the answer to that. Let's go. fish are annoying. Such a finesse to this game, you know? If you had... Oh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Alright. They're going to give us a 1-up. Thank you. It's always the stars, and it's always the mushrooms that I would get. I don't know if I love the water. Oh. I don't know if I love the water levels, you know? It wasn't always my fave. Especially this guy who would, like, literally swallow Mario whole. Ah, there he goes. Swallowed him whole. There we go. I hit the right button that time. Ooh, risk it for the biscuit. What a freaking letdown, dude. I'm a hack and a failure. Right. No more Mr. Nice Guy. We're just gonna literally throw fireballs at these fish. Even gets the big guy. I'll take it. I'm their worst enemy. Forgot about these. Love it. Nice. That is how it should have been done the first time. There we go. Alright, let's do this, and then I'm going to save that castle for the next stream, which hopefully is later this afternoon or tomorrow. I really want to try an afternoon and just see what the difference is, but we're going to create, we are going to, you know, a little, dude, my last save on this was in 2020. Let's override that. Little metagaming here for the purists, but we're going to create a suspend point. And hope you guys got a little bit of enjoyment. Hopefully this gave you, you know, like a little breath of nostalgia and made your day a little bit easier. I know it did for me. But that being said, check out Nerd Leading the Nerd every single Wednesday. We also post daily shorts, and we live stream video games. We put out a weekly schedule, and I guess I say all that to say, come back